Amber Rose, how has it been? I mean, you're on a serious ride right now. What are you going to accomplish with this radio show on Foxxhole?
Oh man, so much. You know, it's so funny because I've kind of been like a celebrity for like 2 years now.
Yeah.
And people are just hearing my voice for the first time.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, I did the one that made, yeah.
I mean, I like pussy too. Can we put it?
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
No, don't put it. That was back in the day.
That was after I did the Ludacris video. That was a long time ago.
Right.
But, yeah, just a lot, man. Just, you know, me and all my girls here, we're going to have a lot of fun, make people laugh.
Now, you guys are going to talk about that, and let me give you some of the things to talk about. Talk about this, for one, in a fun way, though. How is it to be an independent woman and then get a man? Because all of my friends that are very independent and have their own shit, it is so tough. It's so tough for you guys. Because I got friends like Halle Berry. I got friends like, you know, other folks that are high-profile women, and it just seems like you guys have a tough go when it comes to matters of love. I'll give you a secret. You got to trick us.
Really?
You got to make us sometimes think like you need us. Because as the lawyer, you got it too. You got everything. Every once in a while, you got to say, "Baby, I can't get this damn peanut butter jar."
Exactly.
Stand back, let me be a man, and let me open it up. Let me open it up with my dingaling. You know, that's what we want to do. Let me put my penis on it and open it up with that.
Get some real nuts in that
I'm
peanut
a real
butter.
man.
But just because you're an independent woman doesn't mean that you don't like to have your door open for you or to be treated with a certain amount of respect. I think it's balance. It is balance on both sides. Like, because I'm not going to stand there.
Don't you think that would scare a man when you?
Let me ask you
this. You know what? And I can't date that guy. Like, when I say what schools that I went to and what I've done with my life, and I get this look, this like blank deer caught in the headlights look, I'm like, okay, nice meeting you. I mean, I'm done.
Here's a question: what man is going to tame you? What man could tame you?
Oh wow, that is a very good question because probably nobody.
Right?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Not a guy who lives in Westlake. I mean, 40 acres, avocado ranch, a couple of horses. Damn, I hate to do
a little gold statue.
No, there's nobody that's gonna have to tame me. I think there'll be somebody that I'll get used to. They'll have to get used to my type of lifestyle because I will do whatever I want to do, and nobody's gonna tell me not to do it. But so it's gonna be very hard.
You want to have some extracurricular
That's why
sex.
I'm not gonna find one. I'm gonna find several, and they will all make that one perfect guy.
You know what?
Good luck with that one.
I like the way you think.
Yeah, no.
Because one guy.
Several.
We'll have to fuck you by committee.
Jamie.
I'm joking.
One in and at a time. No, he's not.
No, that's my girl. We've never had sex.
In the same room.
Who's going? What you?
Nicole.
I've been tamed. Yes.
Been tamed. Now let's talk about that. You are married.
I've
but it's
been
the
married
same.
since I was 22.
Wow.
So
now, does that have something to do with your heritage and the fact was
no,
this an arranged
not at all.
marriage?
Oh God, no.
Well, you control.
I'm going to marry him in 36, Nicole. I don't want to hear.
My dad is an Indian,
Oh,
Jamie.
that's Indian.
Same thing.
I'm in the wrong way.
You get married and take this bomb.
No, that had nothing to do with it.
Go ahead.
No. I just, fell in love young and got pregnant young. So I got married young.
So how long you guys going to stay together?
We will stay together forever.
Great. Good answer.
Yes.
Tell her what you win,
however,
John.
this is actually a topic of conversation for us because I'm the only married one of the four.
Yeah.
And a lot of the girls here don't believe that men can be monogamous. And that was like,
that's Amber.
Amber straight up
Amber's
said,
belief.
unless you have an open marriage, your husband will cheat on you.
You know what? I don't believe that at all. I believe all men can be.
But you know what? For me, like I said, I was a stripper since I was 15 years old. I mean, I've had guys that were getting married the next day try to take me home. So for me, it's like I've seen that. But this is how I deal with relationships.
Get into it.
It has to be compromised. You know what I'm saying? And also, what you don't know won't hurt you. If your man respects you and he don't let you find out, once you start seeing emails and you start seeing
chlamydia,
underwear,
baby,
pregnancy test.
once you start seeing that, your man lost respect for you because when he really loves you in the beginning, it's all good or whatever.
I'm gonna say this, and this is probably, I don't know how this will sit. Naturally, for a man, we are built to dominate, and we are built to conquer.
Yeah.
What we all need to do is take a trip to Africa. No, when we take the trip to Africa and go on a safari, within the first 10 minutes of being on the safari, it explains to you what a male's purpose is on Earth. The guy says, if you look at the right, that is the buck. And it was a Malibu, right, with the buck with the horns. Motherfucker was fly, you know what I'm saying? Horns was muscles and shit, you know what I'm saying? And if you look to the left, that is the sheep. The buck, we have his way with the sheep. And all the sheep was like, hey, bro, what's popping with it? And they was all, you know, turning around, showing their shackles and all that shit, right? And the buck had his way with the sheep. And the dude was explaining, says, that is what life is. He said, but if you look into the distance, that is another buck. Called him the young buck. One day that buck will come and challenge that buck, and then he will have his dominion over the sheep. I think this is what I say it is. Naturally, I want to dominate a woman. When I see a woman, my first thing is, as a man, and this is why I tell you that a lot of times on Oprah Winfrey, we're all lying. Everybody gets on Oprah Winfrey and they do the Oprah answer. I want a woman who's independent.
Yes.
I want a woman who can take care of herself. Oprah, I need a woman who can pull herself up out her own bootstraps, but at the same time, I feed her. Hey, man, I'm going to tell you something, man. That's crazy. But I want her, but I'll feed her at night. And that's all fine for the show, but in actuality, Tiger Woods should have just said, yo, I'm not ready for this.
I agree.
Right.
And because I got to dominate.
Right.
And then once women understand that, once you understand that a man naturally has that, you got to let a little bit of the steam off. Like, just let him go to the strip. Let him have some kind of fantasy, because
I agree with that.
Because if he doesn't have that, it's hard, man. Because to have a ding, a ling, it's hard to explain what this is. Like, I have to, like in a relationship with me, and don't take this the wrong way, I have to exhaust him. If I can exhaust him, now I can go into the world. So if I'm with my girl, I say, look, take all of this shit out of me. Take everything out of me. I need to go about 2 times right now.
Right.
And just get this all out of so I can go and drive on the street.
Right.
And have a clear mind.
Right.
Because you know how we are, Justin. Right. If I don't have the buckets loose,
right.
If we hadn't been drained, I would drive down Sunset and see somebody, and I would do 59 U-turns. And you have to understand as a woman that most men are that way, and most men, when they want to get you, they lie about how they really are.
Right.
And if you can get that,
but it feels good. It feels good.
I would use the word facade.
No, but you know what? Sometimes a little lie is okay to make your woman happy.
It is true.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm dating someone now. And
damn, I'm out. All right, I was doing all of this for.
I was gonna wear his scarf and everything. I have a question for you two ladies, Emma Rose and Claudemina. I can't say that. Claudemina. Because when you said you're an independent woman and you're gonna do what you want to do, and they have to get used to it, and she came and said in a relationship it has to be some compromise. So how is it a compromise if you do what you want to do?
See, you're reacting like a woman right now. No. See,
I'm just trying to get clearance.
But this is what I'm saying. See, for a man, it's like this: women bend, men break. Like for a woman, finds hair in the car, she don't address it. She puts it away in a bag and logs it for evidence.
Right.
Someone is tweeting you and texting you, and you log it all out. Until you finally had that argument. Yep. And you think you arguing about some silly shit. Didn't I tell you not to turn my shit off of ESPN? Yep. And the next thing you know, she said, well, on September 28th, there was October 9th, there was a phone call. You said you were going to the club and you'd be like, oh shit.
Yep. I just wanted,
But they are able to deal with it. Just like how you knee-jerk, a man breaks. I'm going to tell you how a man break. I'm sitting there with Carmina. It's my girl, right? And she just goes, we watching TV. Johnny Mac is so funny.
That look.
Funny like what? I'm just saying it's funny. Huh. Why the fuck you sitting here thinking about Johnny Mac when you sitting here with your man? What the fuck is funny? I thought you said I was the only one to make you laugh. How about you want to suck Johnny Mac funny dick? I mean, what the fuck? How about I go get my funny gun, put my funny bullets in it, and shoot you and Johnny Mac in the funny head? Knock, knock, who's there? That's the way we are.
But that's the type of shit that turns me off so much that I want to leave. I need a man to be like.
That's the nature of a man.
Nah, that's bullshit. I need a man to be like, oh, you know what? He's funny as shit, baby. Wasn't he funny as hell earlier? We was cracking up laughing at him. That I need a secure man like that.
I want my man to be secure, but
I can't deal with that I can't. Shit, I'll leave. I'll walk out and leave.
I don't like them too possessive.
Right.
But I need to know that I actually want my man to like let me know where the boundaries are. Because you know what? I'll step over the boundaries. So I'm gonna go and I need you to set them, because if you don't
you need somebody to hold you under your arm a little tight.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I like a man. I like to feel like I'm with a man, and that is what really.
You looking at him? So poke your eyes out. Oh my God! Let me fuck you.
That's speaking to Jamie's point about the buck and
you know, I think it's
men are territorial.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this.
About our own.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what it is with me. With me, I'm able to understand that living in this city and dealing with this type of woman is completely different, and you have to allow them to be what they are, because the way I date in LA is like this on everything. I give it up every day. Like, I let it go every single day.
Right.
Because in LA it's different. You have to let that person go every single day. If that person come back to you at the end of the day, cool. If you come back to you 2 or 3 days later, depending on how long you want to wait, cool.
Right.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing that guys have a hard time doing in LA. It's hard to date you guys because you guys even the playing field. What I mean by that is this. You guys, but if y'all was beautiful in Des Moines, Iowa, and you said, oh, I think Chris Brown's sexy. I'm fine, cool. Fuck it. You ain't gonna never meet him.
Oh shit.
Right. You in Des Moines, Iowa. Right. You might see that nigga the book signing, but we're gonna be way in the back. And when I do get the tickets, we sitting in row Z. You'll never meet him, right?
Right.
Problem is in LA. Let's get focused. You riding with your girl, she say, oh, I think Chris Brown's so sexy. You at the stoplight. Chris Brown pulls up in a convertible fuck machine.
Right.
And she said, oh my God, that Chris Brown. And the next thing you know, so it makes it tougher in this business. That's why when you talked about the Kanye thing and you said moments, I've always said this. I think L.A. and Hollywood and what we do is, it's a lot of times it's about moments because we do everything sped up. You guys probably did in 2 years what the average couple does in a lifetime.
Right.
We went to Paris. We went to here.
Right.
We went to and every single day it was something. It's hard to keep that up. It's almost like doing ecstasy. You know why you like ecstasy? Because it opens up this liquid in your head. What's it called? The serotonin. And it's just hitting it, and it's just great. It's great, but you can't sustain it.
Right.
So it's a tough go, and especially for you girls. Like you said, I can't stand that shit. Motherfucker crying like a bitch.
Yeah, I'm out.
You can't have that.
And you know why you feel that way?
Because I'm fucking hot and I'm young and I don't need to sit around to that shit.
Old and
Amber Rose in the building right now. Yes, and I'm going to tell you why it is, too. The other thing that I always say is because you guys have balls. We just don't see them. It's Jamie Foxx, Foxxhole Radio. What's cracking?
We're going to take a break
and we coming right back.
The Foxxhole.